Is that show still around?
Yes.
Oh, it
I
is.
think it's a bunch of them. Like, I think
Okay.
it's
Well, I knew there was a bunch of them, but I didn't know if it was still actually on air. Well, we got a Real Housewives story here. We've talked a lot about the Real Housewives over the years. Like, remember we had Tiffany Moon, she's Real Housewives of Dallas.
We did.
So this is Real Housewives of OC. I have to admit, I actually watched Real Housewives of OC back in the day, talking like,
The only time I ever watched Real Housewives is when they filmed it in North Texas, and one of the
with Tiffany Moon.
No, I think it was even before that.
Oh yeah, because she came out in like season 3 or something. Yeah. So this is Real Housewives of Orange County, and it's about Tamra Judge, and Tamra Judge has been blowing up on social media lately because she has been called unrecognizable after recent plastic surgery. And I always liked Tamra when I remember her from the show. I always liked her character. She, or not character, but her as a person. She was kind of, I thought, one of the cooler ones. So she's currently 57 years old. She did rise to popularity in 2008 when she joined the cast of The Real Housewives of Orange County. And she's no stranger to plastic surgery. She's actually been very open about the procedures and the surgeries she's done. And I kind of recapped, like she's done, of course, Botox, fillers, skin treatment. She had a breast augmentation. I think she may have had a revision at one point. Then she had an implant removal, which they probably did a lift. She had abdominoplasty or a tummy tuck. She had a facelift. So this girl like knows her way around the plastic surgery office, okay? No offense, I'm just saying, she's been
a good customer.
She's been very open about it, which I think is super cool. I think that's great when people talk about, how does this lady look so young when she's, 50 years old? So she was recently in the news this past week because she was posting on social media about her recent foray into plastic surgery. So I got some videos. Let's roll that very first video that she posted. Travis.
Dr. Donnie Maltz out of Newport Beach, who works with Dr. Ambe, and he performed a brow lift.
Okay guys, I made it. I am 1 hour in recovery. I don't feel bad. My eyes are all blurry because there's like, I don't know, something like Vaseline in there or something. But let the healing begin.
He also did a CO2 laser with a blue peel.
All right, I got home from the surgery center about an hour ago, so this is probably 3 hours post-op.
That video, that's like right after she had the procedure. So Sarah's like, why is she blue? So that's that blue chemical peel. That's some, I'm not even familiar with which one it is, but like some of those peels can take.
She looked green.
Yeah, she looks green.
On this side.
So that's not even why she was like getting blown up. It's how she looked in the videos we're about to watch. Because after she started posting the next few days, she just got like roasted. She was like called unrecognizable. Her mom even said, this is her mom, "Your face literally makes me want to throw up. My friends are asking if you've been in a motorcycle crash." I have to agree, she looks
Why
pretty...
would you...
Yeah, she does look pretty rough.
Her mom said that publicly?
Well, I think she texted her that, and then she posted that to social media.
Oh, the Real Housewives person that got all this stuff done?
Yeah, Tamra. Yeah, Tamra Judge. Yeah. All right, so roll the next video. We're starting to see some of this. This is hold on. This is day 2. She says it's day 3, but she made a mistake. She corrects it later, but this is day 2. Go ahead.
Hey guys, just wanted to get on here and give you an update. For some reason, I thought yesterday was day 3, and it's actually today is day 3. So this is the thick of it right here. This is the worst day of it all.
That actually may have been was that the third video, Travis? Was there one in between those two? Or no? I may have misuploaded them.
Let me see. We can play this one.
Okay guys, this is day 3. It's supposed to be the worst of it when it comes to swelling. The swelling is from the CO2 laser. You can see it's all the way down my chest. But you can imagine what it feels like.
Hi guys, it's the end of day 3. Swelling is supposed to be at its worst right now. I don't know how it can get any worse. I feel like my skin's gonna burst. You can see it's getting oozy. I can barely open my eyes.
Dude, she's looking rough there. Like, that's pretty...
I saw that's funny because I saw a TikTok or reel about a woman that did a facelift too. And she looked like somebody just like beat the crap out of her face, and then like it was like, oh, and then 3 months later she looks like a freaking like model.
Yeah.
And she's in her 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, facelift can go a long way. I mean,
But it looks like it is like torture.
yeah, like her face, like that girl Tamara's face looks so swollen. Like you can just see her skin. It's almost just like it's like blistering and peeling. All right, go to that. I think is there one more video or two more? Yeah, one more. Yeah.
Doctors today, trying to stay positive. I know there's a lot going on right now. Gotta just remove myself from it. Neck is actually it's the most painful right now. It's not coming off as quickly. I don't know if it's because the skin is thinner there or thicker there or what it is, but it's very sore.
So that was what she posted. I don't know if it was yesterday or the night before. That's very recent. 'Cause she's been like kind of, documenting her journey here. So as she said, she had a brow lift, a CO2 laser, and a blue chemical peel. So the CO2 laser is what's making her look like that. Brow lift will give you some swelling for sure, but that CO2 laser basically just cooks your skin. And I'll tell you, like, I do like CO2 lasers. I don't have one myself. I have the Halo Cyton, which I love, love, love. And so the way to think about these lasers is they're both very similar. So those lasers ablate the skin, so basically strip off the top layers, but then they also penetrate the skin to cause skin tightening. And they're different lasers, like the one I have versus like the CO2 laser, but the CO2 laser is like the super heavy duty version.
Yeah.
And it's the reason I haven't bought one yet, because like with the laser I have, you get 4 or 5 days of being swollen and like red.
Yeah, it looks like her face is being melted off.
Yeah, totally. And that's what a CO2
Like,
laser
it's on her
does.
neck.
Like it just like causes you.
Sarah seems so alarmed and disgusted at the same time.
It's like a Raiders of the Ark kind of like.
I'm
like so I mean,
who did this to you?
I like a CO2 laser, man, because they do some incredible work. Like the laser I use does really, really good work, but the CO2 laser does even
It's
more.
like more gentle.
Yeah, the one I have is more gentle. But the thing about the CO2 is, like, she's gonna have weeks of recovery. Like her face is gonna look not normal for like a minimum of 2 weeks up to 6 weeks, depending on exactly which laser and how powerful, like the setting they put it on. And I just have personally found that, there's not a ton of people that
Are willing to do that.
that were willing to do that. And the thing about the CO2 laser is, I don't know if it's the same for every state, but in the state of Texas, like it can't be done by anyone but a doctor. And so like the laser we have at the office, at my office, I mean, it's actually run by like most of my estheticians because it's not as dangerous.
Yeah.
CO2 laser can harm you.
Yeah.
It has the potential to do real harm. But yeah, it's basically the laser that's doing that. It's actually not even surgery. Like the titles that you're seeing on social media is, unrecognizable plastic surgery. It's really the laser that's doing that. It's a CO2
the
laser.
only real like plastic surgery she had was the
It's a brow. She did a brow lift. Yeah, which I'm not a huge fan of brow lifts. Like brow lifts used to be really popular like prior to Botox kind of exploding. So brow lift basically is where you make incisions up here and you pull the brow up, like you're lifting your brow. And the major reason that people did that is they would get age wrinkles on their forehead and to make them look old, and so you do a brow lift to get rid of them. Well, when Botox came out, like people stopped getting frown lines, and so nowadays I think on average there's about 10,000 brow lifts done a year in the United States, which is really low. You compare that to like facelift, neck lift, which is like over 100,000. So like 10,000 is pretty low compared to breast dogs, which is like 300,000.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not that many brow lifts done anymore. I'm not a huge fan of them because they do have some complications, and so
They're just not as necessary.
they're not as necessary. I mean, I'm not like dogging people that do them. I just personally wouldn't do one because I'd be like,
Especially if you can afford Botox, like
just
she
use
can.
Botox or lasers, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, her issue is not really the surgery that she had; it's the laser. Like those CO2 lasers cook you, but she's gonna look awesome. I guarantee you. I'll remember like in
She's
maybe
gonna have a tight neck.
in like a month, I will dig up because she posts on Insta all the time. I'll dig up a picture of her in a month, and I bet that she'll probably do a before and after picture, but I'll dig up some befores and afters of her, and you can see what that CO2 laser does. Like it's pretty nice. Like
If I should follow her on Instagram, and when she posts her picture, I'm gonna be like, "Your neck looks great.
yeah, dude, her neck got scorched.
I really like your neck."
Yeah, I bet it better look good after like every bit of your skin peeled off of it. But yeah, anyway, I think it's super cool of her to document her journey though. She's not trying to hide anything. If anything, she's educating people about, what some of these procedures recovery is like. So, I mean, I applaud her. I mean,
if anything, it's just a way to get people to be like, what the heck's going on with you, man?
Yeah, right. I mean, she got cooked. It looks like she like stuck her
making
head in the
people watch
microwave.
her stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So Cindy Hermann actually commented. For one, she said earlier, she said the scallops were amazing. 2 out of the 3 Hermans thoroughly enjoyed them. And then for 2, she also said, yikes, I don't want the CO2 laser and will stick with the halo. That looks awful. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I wouldn't.
CO2 lasers, I mean, so she's close to 60. So she's actually a really good candidate for CO2 laser. Tamara is, because it's going to make a big difference on her. I mean, she's going to have some downtime for sure. And, like I said, it'll be minimum 2 weeks, maybe a month or longer before her skin's back to normal. But when it does get back to normal, she's going to be looking good.
I honestly can't wait to see what it looks like when it's normal, because it's hard to imagine.
I mean, she looks like she was a burn victim.
Right now,
it looks
she
it looks like something exploded in her face.
Looks like a tire just like went over her. Just like.
It's so wild.
We will definitely follow up on her. We got a couple stories we have to follow up on this segment.